Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Balatro, where last episode we just kind of started onto like the most basic of runs, the first deck with first go to see how we do, and we're working through a little bit steadily at it. We've gotten pretty deep into the runs now. I'm not sure exactly what number we're at. We've got 92 for our currency left. I'm actually going to pick up the voucher here for the director's cut, just in case there's a nasty boss blind ahead. This will help us be able to re-roll it, and we'll be in better luck ahead. I don't think I need to add more cards to the deck. Like, we do have Hologram still going off, which is fantastic. I might actually switch these around just that way. I'm trying to think of what would be better, to do the times about 6 first, or times 3 first, and then times 6. Maybe we'll do this first. I don't think we need 4 of a kind, because we haven't seen that much. I don't think we need that. So we're going to go into the next round. So we are up to the wheel now, which needs 70,000, but it's not that bad for an effect. 1 in 7 cards get drawn face down. I don't think we need any packs. We're probably going to play all of these and see how we do. I am going to be on the lookout, though, for... Oh, that's purty. That is very purty to start off with. 3 of our 7 of diamonds. And you know what? I'm going to use DNA to get another copy of that, so we have even more in the deck. And now we're just going to see how ridiculous this gets. We're not going to do the 4 of a kind because we want the half joker to get off alongside all the mults on them. So yeah, this is going to be a little spicy for an outcome, I believe. Yeah, pretty spicy. 41,000 on that. Again, even though that sounds like a lot for how we're at, Balatro has it you can go up into millions to billions to trillions and beyond of points. It can get nuts. I'm not good enough to have ever gotten up to that far, but you can look up and see how ridiculous people have been able to get things to go to. Oh. As the number of times Poker Hand has been played to this run to mult. I'm going to pick that up. We're going to sell the Lusty Joker to get that out, because this is very potent. Because we've been using the DNA, we're going to have our single hand played is going to get used a lot there. Like, run info, we have played our high card 15 times. So that's a plus 15 to the multiplier to start with. So that's going to help a lot. And I think with all the funds, I'm actually going to get both of these packs. We'll see what Spectral has first. Okay, so we can create a random rare joker, but we basically go broke, so we don't want to use that. But we can use the Grim to destroy 1 card and get 2 enhanced aces. So we'll go for that. Just because that helps that out a lot more, and that gives us more options down the line. I kind of want to see if we can keep going for like high card and get it stupidly strong. I think we'll go for the 3 of a kind. Like, flushes we've been playing a little bit, but with how many of those 7 mults we've been using, I think 3 of a kind would really help on that, more so than 2 pairs. So we'll boost that up a little bit more. There's that in order, so we'll go to next round. I think the funds are going to offset that, so I don't see a reason to skip the blind there. And I think what I'm going to do is just honestly, I might just try discarding until I can find some of our favorites there, like that. Or should I go for the King of Hearts? Let me go King of Hearts, actually. Because yeah, 1 card, and that would have already beaten our previous blind, so... do I want... Actually, yeah, I'll do it again, since, like, we did make a copy, so it's no harm done if this one does break on us. And that one, thankfully, didn't break on us that time. So, 4 funds there. We use a couple hands still saved, and we got 18 total. So now I think, yeah, we're above the 20 max we'll be getting, so anything above 100 we can start using to buy some stuff. So I think now we'll just go a little bit nuts. We'll buy every planet thing we got. They don't really do us any harm to use them, so we'll just pump them out. Use that, use that. For the Jokers, I'm probably looking at... I mean, that's a negative, so I don't have to worry about removing that one. I think I might want to look for a replacement for the blue Joker, though. The reason I say that is just because, oh, you know what? Yeah, sure, let's take that. We can keep boosting our multiplier value there. It might be a bad idea to be flooding the deck with so many cards, but... if we're getting stuff like that, might not be bad to see, but I think we'll go for more mult cards. That should be fine there, so we'll go to the next round. And it's just up against the wheel. Okay. I'll discard those, see what we get. Discard those. I'm trying to find... there's one I'm looking for. And we'll hold on to that King of Clubs, because that'll help us ahead pretty soon. Yeah, that was already 50,000 from just one card played. And I think we'll go for the triple, which I don't know if we're actually... I'll have to take a look at the run info, because I don't know if our high card is actually better than 3 of a kind to play or not. It does give us a little bit more points, although not that many in all honesty. Yeah, there's $5 there. A couple, and then the 20 for all the interest thanks to the vouchers we had picked up. We can get... Hone is actually pretty good. Basically, it means when you see Jokers, there's a greater chance for them to have a foil, a holographic, or a polychrome effect on them. So we'll pick that up, because they might be helpful to grab and find something to replace in there. I want to see run info. So high card is now 25 by 3. Oh, they're actually the same level, so 3 of a kind is a bit better right now. But we might change it up with picking up some of these planet packs. Yeah, I think we'll go for 3 of a kind. I think high card and 3 of the kind are the 2 I want to focus on getting up because how we're playing right now with our build. Oh, we got both here. I'm going to go for the high card. I'm going to always be trying to get that off thanks to DNA and the synergy of hologram there. So I think we'll save our funds and go forward. We don't really need the mega pack. We don't really need to worry about the foil. Oh, we got... That's nasty to see up ahead. And that's the thing of, like, do I keep the 300,000 we have to go up against, or do I try to re-roll it to something else that could be nastier? We'll see how these first 2 go. I've only got the 1 re-roll, but... oh, this actually might go really freaking easy. Let's start getting some duplicates of the Jack of Hearts we picked up. Because, yeah, this is going to build it up pretty good. Pretty good to a point of just clearing it out with that 1 card. My only issue is I don't have a lot of hands, though. I only have 4 I can play. So even if I get... ooh. But the problem is with that, I don't know if that would offset the blue Joker. Let me try... I'll pick up a couple of Arcana packs and see. Like, I actually hope I can get some Wheel of Fortunes. I guess it doesn't really hurt just to slap some extra bonuses onto all the cards we've got. Just get some of the blank ones to have some use. Okay, I want to see what happens if I use the glass card on that. Does it keep the... It doesn't keep the smear. Okay, so they can only have... I guess by the color coding you can tell if one will be, like, taken out, but... My issue for the Hanging Chad is that's only the card itself. It's not actually with the Joker, so I don't think I want that. So we'll try to re-roll. Definitely not that one. Definitely not that one. I don't think any of those... That's not going to be that helpful, so we'll try one just in case. That could be good, but I think I've got mults pretty down, so I think I'm just going to have to go forward. I'd love to find another negative Joker. Okay, so that's 35-4. I'm trying to think what would be better. I think the glass one duplicated will be better. Because we also have the steel cards in hand to help that out. Ooh, that's a spicy. 81,000 on that one. I mean, if I could guarantee I can get those, then I do think it would be worth it going up and, like, just keeping this blind as it is. Okay, we've got a Jumbo Spectral. Yeah, we'll open this up and see what we get. Because, again, these have some interesting options. Destroy 5 in hand, gain $20. Convert all into a single suit. I think I can... I'm going to try it just to see what happens, because I don't know if this spectral effect will override the glass card or it'll keep... That could be potent to get. That could be very potent if I can get it. Especially if I could dupe... Ooh. The red seal basically means the card is triggered twice for scoring. So that means it'll be ×2 with another ×2 on it, just for it played once. I got some to convert spades. I think I want to go for mult cards, though. Just get more possible options there. Oh, and I guess second one I can do. I'll see if I can get... Okay, that says Tear effect, that says bonus card. Does that overwrite the bonus effect, or does that keep it? That overwrites it. Okay. Just to know. Yeah, nothing there. So yeah, that can be helpful early on, but we don't really need it right now. That's what I'm looking for. Another negative Joker, and diamond cards give +3 when scored. We're definitely picking you up. And we'll put you up around the front, so that way it basically goes, this builds it up, and then it gets multiplied at the end. And we're going to try the large blind to see how this goes. Because we did get one of our favorites here, and now it's going to get even better thanks to the greedy Joker. It's not going to be by that much, admittedly, but every little bit is definitely going to help as we're trying to get nice and high, because, yeah, we've only got... I think I've got to go for more of... I'm going to try to see if I can get 3 of the 7s that we've got. Okay, this is actually working out okay so far. I'm going to hold on to all those steel. This might give us, because these are going to give us ×1.5 each in hand, and these 3 will proc that, plus their effects. We'll see how this goes. This might do it in this hand alone, but we'll have to see. And then these trigger off, so there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that, and then there's... Ooh. There we go. So, what happens after you get to, I think it's ante 9, is that's kind of like, this is a winning run, but you have an endless mode you can keep going for as long as you want and try to get even higher. So I'm going to go into endless, and we'll see how far we can keep going along with it. Because this is the territory where you get into stupidly high if you're smart enough. Now, oh, that's perfect. I was wanting more hands, so definitely picking that up right away. I think we'll go for the Celestial Pack. See if we can get another high card. We were able to. Perfect. And what else do we got? No, I don't think we want delayed gratification. We don't want that. Might as well pick up the Jumbo Arcana. 100 is the kind of highest we can collect anyway. Ooh, I'm thinking... Now, I think there's one... I know there's a card that when you use it, you get the previously used tarot card again. I won't try the Wheel of Fortune, just It's a complete gamble, but, like, out of everything, it's probably the most useful if it goes off right. Nope. Worth a shot. That's that in order. We'll go to the next round. Yeah, and it's dipped down again in the antes because the boss blind was a very high blind to meet, so we're actually probably going to have easy streak for a little while here. Ooh, although the Ox I might want to change. Look at what that effect is. Playing a high card sets money to 0, so if I play only one card, we lose $100 for nothing. I mean, I can probably avoid doing that, but still, just to see that is a little ouch. Yeah, there's a win, and we have that card duplicated again. Actually, because I flooded the deck, Blue Joker's actually proving to be helpful to have held on to. Because we have 76 cards in our deck rather than the 52 you start out with, so it goes to show we've added a lot to the deck so far. What have we got? 3 clubs, Joker, or 2 Molt cards. I guess we might as well go for Molt. Right, that's not going to keep, those won't keep, so we might as well go for... Actually, maybe I'll just use it on the 1 there. I could have probably done the 8 as well, but I might actually want to try getting rid of all of our low value cards. Okay, what do we got? Increase the rank of cards up to 2, so that basically would turn that to a 7 of hearts, 4 of hearts, that's how that works. Destroy the 2 might not be bad. Yeah, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start thinning out the deck a little bit. It's not going to hurt because this doesn't get the multiplication bonus taken away, but I'll hopefully be able to refine to get more of, like, the really high copies I've been making. Nothing really good there. You know what, just for the sake of it, I'm going to buy and use that one to help for our pairs. I don't think I'll ever want to be playing them, but we have the funds we can toss around. Ooh, gives $1 per played hand this run, which would give us $43, or we could play it. Truth be told, I think I actually want to play it just to see what the shop will have, because I don't think we actually get to see the shop after we've done the... Let me try a reroll, see what we have. Old dime cards are debuffed. That could be a bit nasty, but I think we'll still play this. I actually want to see, maybe about trying to find... Oh, like, this is where I'm tempted to try to figure out... I was hoping to find that glass ace with the red seal on it. Just because if I can get more copies of that in hand, that would be very helpful, but... if I can't, I can always go for something else. Yeah, maybe what we'll do is... get a copy of that Glass King. And then we can do something like... want to do aces or the 2... We'll do the 2 Glass Kings. Just because I want to keep it under the 3 count for the half Joker to work out. And we'll go for the aces here. Oh, I should have... This is one thing I've mentioned about, like, a bad habit is I don't order them right. I should have put this before the glass card, so that way the glass card would have had a higher 2 times effect. That's something. Devil is in the details, and if you can mind what your weak points are and go a little slower, you can really optimize your plays. I think we'll buy and use that, just because that helps the high card out again. We'll definitely be continuing with it. I don't actually know if I want to add any standard ones to the decks. We'll leave that. We haven't really had anything trigger for Lucky Cat, so it can be helpful if you can get lucky cards going off a lot, but I haven't had one go off yet, and we don't have that many in our deck, so we'll just ignore it. And I think we're basically good to go ahead with this. So old diamond cards are debuffed, which means we want to look at maximizing our hearts. And I think that'll start with playing the Glass King. Or do we want the Glass Ace? Because that'll be 11 with the 2 over the 10. Or do we go for... Oh, I'm not sure what'd be better. Ah, screw it. We've been making a few copies of this. We'll just go for it. Okay, so let's toss that. Yeah, we'll toss everything aside from the Glass King we picked up. And we can't use diamonds, so we might as well toss those. And I think we'll toss those to hold on to the kings, see what else we get. And last one to see... Okay, so let's do this in order proper, and we'll do the Glass Ace at the end. Because that'll help with this, that Steel King we've got in hand. And there we go. Through that one. We're up to ante 10 of 8 now. Get everything in we can, and see what we can start using the funds on. Oh, there's another good one. Get more hands to play. The more hands we have to play, the more points we can try building up, the more we can try getting further in endless mode. We'll go for the Celestial Pack. I don't... Ah, shoot, I don't see either of the ones we've been building towards, so I think what we'll go is put that towards the pairs. We haven't been using them too often, but if we have to, it might not be bad to have like a fallback with that. Open the Arcana pack. Oh, you know what? Out of all these options, I don't really see a need to convert anything to clubs. Temperance, I mean, that'll give us some money, but I don't think it matters too much. We'll see if we can get Wheel of Fortune to proc off. Ah, bugger. I want, like, just one of the effects to go through there. That's a foil that would give us extra chips, but actually... Oh, that's tempting, because... Oh, but that's only 100 if it contains 3 of a kind, whereas this one, we'll hold on to what we've got. Yeah, that should be it for that. We don't really need the Uncommon Joker, we don't need a pack of them. Now it ramps up a lot. We need 560,000 for the small blind. It goes up to over 1 million ahead. Yeah, this is where I wish I could get more Jokers to help flesh this out a bit more, because we're going to definitely start feeling the crunch ahead. Although... Oh, do I play that with the risk of them... Yeah, I mean, I can always copy more. I don't know if they all will break or not. But, might as well go all out while I'm just trying to see, like, would we be able to make some of these blinds we need to reach? Ugh. That's actually not that good to have seen. Like, we also do have a lot more hands to play, but we're kind of feeling the noose tightening a bit. Instead of being able to, like, clear through these in one hand, it's now... we're running kind of to the end of our rope a bit. Yeah, at least one nice thing is playing these three of a kinds are helping for the supernova. Yeah, so we are reaching the blinds, but it is taking us more hands to do so. And the next one jumps up a lot more. I can't remember what the highest blind is I think I've ever gotten to, but I feel like I've never passed the 1 million mark. In all honesty, I'm just going to try. Maybe there can be a negative in this. I don't think it's too calm. Yeah, no, nothing. We'll buy and use you, just in case you can give us a Wheel of Fortune. You didn't. I don't think we really need... Yeah, we'll sell that, because I don't think we want that. I think I'll sell that, too, because we're not really after that. So I think it's now just looking to see... Misprint can be a fun one, but it's best used early in game if you find it, just because it's completely random whatever option it gives you every time you play a hand. You can see it's bouncing all around in numbers, so... Oh, that's pretty good, but I don't know what I'd have to get rid of to slot you in. Because, like... I think I'm going to get rid of that to take this. Because that's going to give us a ×3 multiplier if we've already played it this round. So with the high hand we've been doing... and then, now, again, I don't know what's better. To have the high multiplier before or after? I feel like it's better before, because then it's a larger number that the second one will then ramp up. It goes to show I'm not the smartest when I play this, that's for sure, but... We'll see if that helps us a lot. Just the plus 50 chips will also be a good help there. So we'll see what happens with this. Because with this played, I can now play the other two. And see how high this gets for this effect going off. Yeah, over 1,000 on that one. It's helping, but it's not helping as much as I was hoping it could. Like, we can still keep that effect always going now for the rest of this round as it ticks off, but... Okay, let's see what we can get rid of. Let's try that this one with the red seal on it. It's like, yeah, it doesn't have to be the King of Hearts to get the bonus from the card sharp. Oh, actually, if we can get the right thing to start us out with, we may actually beat this big blind ahead for over 1 million. Because we still had a couple of hands to play. So it'll all be just about getting the right things we need for it. And we'll go for that to boost the high card. One thing I didn't look at was what the effect is for, like, this boss thing coming up, which could actually be biting me now that we're in, like, the last shop visit. Actually, that might be worth it to get those as diamonds over hearts because of this effect. Like, it's not that much in the full thing of things, but just to get a little bit of extra mult doesn't hurt when it get multiplied all the way along. No. I think that's it. So what is the effect? That's not bad with what we're actually doing. We only play one hand type this round, which means if we start with the high card, we just have to keep playing high card. So we'll save the glass cards and see if we can find one of our really good ones. I may try for... Okay, I think we'll go for the King of Hearts there. Yeah, let's try King of Hearts, because we get a copy of that made up. It's not going to help too much for, like, the start, but... 96, that's not a lot, but... Now that we have the ×3 from this guy coming in, that will hopefully help us down the road. And the nice thing, too, about using this is... Supernova keeps triggering as well, so that adds another little bit further down. I think the big thing I'm lacking here is definitely... I need a way to get more chips in our hand, rather than the multiply effect. It's like, I'm at the point where I might be able to actually look at... Oh, that's perfect C right there, because that'll proc that off. Yeah, this might do it with that. Yeah, there we go. Actually managed to overcome that. Up to ante 11 out of 8 now. I might actually want to look getting rid of DNA. We've got a lot of copies made up of cards, and it is helping with our hologram, but we're definitely seeing where we could use more points, or like where we need the chip total to go up to match the multiplier value. Might as well see if we can get anything good for... I think we're going to go all in on a high card. At least with how we've been playing with DNA there, I think it's going to help us out further. I guess we'll take that just to... Oh, Big Hands achievement unlocked. Have 80 or more cards in your deck. Yeah, we bloated this thing. Okay, that's all we can really do for now. We'll hold on to the money. It's better if we play with how much interest we'll be getting. Base chips and ooh, okay. Flint ahead is going to be really difficult. Just going to toss those, see what we can get. Yeah, on one hand, I kind of want to maybe get more steel cards in hand. But I think I'd be better off just trying to keep going through and getting more of these Glass King of Hearts, or finding more of the glass ones. Oh god, actually, no, I'm not getting past this. I just realized what we need for it. We need 7,200,000. We ain't getting up there. As much as I would love to, that ain't happening. We have nowhere near what we need for that. Like, I was talking about, like, how it can get crazy for what you'll see totals go out. That's it right there for an idea of, like, just how high it can go. Even at our best here, we're going to crack maybe 2 million if we're lucky. And that's going to be the end of it. I was like, good lord. I didn't realize just how it skyrocketed that high on us. I think we still did decently well, all things considered, but yeah, that... It's kind of hard to go up against that with just, like, the shuffled build that I had put together here. It still was a winning build. We got through... Oh, we actually made it up to over 2 million, so that's helpful. We did win the run because the only objective is to get the 8 antes completed. But, yeah, we got creamed at this stage. Oh, I wish... We can probably check in the... Oh, wow, that was actually worth 2 million for that one alone. I'm not sure what the full ante for the boss would have been, but I think it probably would have been, like, over 15 million. I think it, like, doubles up each time, so the next one might have been 14, the one after that could have been 28 million. Just, we weren't getting further past this one, but we still did decently enough there for, like, first go and, like, first episode to show things off. But that was Balatro. So, again, if you guys did like this couple of episodes, I'd be happy to keep it going for the weekend. You can easily get sucked into the game. There's all kinds of decks you can unlock and play that have different little, like, traits to them. If you do win with a deck, you get a new difficulty that you can apply that then goes up and has effects. So, again, there's a lot to enjoy and play with the game, but I'll leave it up to you guys and see what feedback comes in for it. For now, though, thank you guys for joining me on this episode. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video episode, those survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.